was walking down a long, long road, and I saw a dying man at the side of that road. And I said, man, what are you doing? Why are you sitting here dying? I said, I got nothing else to do, I got nowhere to go. And I said to him, excuse me, man, where are you? He said, I think I'm here, but I just don't know. I said, baby, why you got blood coming out your hand? He said, I got wounded long, long ago. And I said, well, if you got wounded so long ago, how come you're still bleeding? He said, the blood just keeps pouring. I said, look up to the sky, man, look up to the sky. Of course you see the rain still pouring. And then I said, I need to get you some bandages. He said, no, I don't want any bandages right now. I said, man, you're hurting, why don't you want some help? He said, no, man, I just don't feel it coming. And I said, man, don't you know I can help you? And he said, man, there's only one thing you can do. And I said, man, what is that? I was going to do anything for him. And he said, just read the last rites out. So true. And so I read this man's last rites out as he was dying on the ground. The world had stretched him out too much and he didn't have much going left to go. And as I looked at his dirty, rotten hands, he started to pick the dirt out of them. He started to pick the dirt out of the wounds. And I said, man, what are you doing? You're about to die. Have some sense. He said, man, I'm getting clean before I go to heaven. And I said, well, what's the point of even doing anything? I said, what's the point of getting dirty? He said, well, man, you can always clean up in the last moment. Because God ain't in no hurry. And so I started wandering down the road again. And this man, I could just hear him last moaning, oh. I said, man, I'm going to have to leave you, I got another road to tow. And then I came upon another man. He was eating a big loaf of bread. I said, man, what are you doing? You've got some greed about you, don't you see that other man? He's dead. And he said, well, excuse me, son, excuse me. I'm just trying to survive. You see, my appearance, it fills you greatly. But all this is just in your mind. And I said, excuse me, sir, don't you understand? I've just seen a man die of his life. And he said, don't tell me, son, about anything about life. I've seen plenty of struggle and strife. And so I said to him, excuse me, excuse me. I said, what the hell do you think you're talking about? I said, don't you know what I've seen? I know what I've seen and it's nothing to joke about. And he said, man, just take it lightly. And I said, I can't take it lightly, my friend. I don't know if you're my friend, you're my lover or my enemy, but all I can tell you is it's the end. And he said, well, man, the end ain't coming yet. I've still got my TV subscription. And I said, well, man, who the hell cares about that? Guy's just died back there. And so I continued walking down the road. And I mean, I'm still walking to this day. I may be standing still, but there's nothing I can't say for that dead man that I met along the way. And I wish I could tell you something. I wish I could give you some sage advice. But all I can tell you, man, is don't pay for anything that you're not willing to pay the price. And if you meet somebody that makes you lonesome, don't let him make you cry. Because the only thing you'll do is you'll think about that guy till the day that you do well die. So as you look at the road ahead of you, think to yourself, oh, I wonder why. Are there dead men in the gutter beside this road? Because I could be one of them right now.